Hello, this is your walkthrough with Skitty talking about how to upload a model. So as you can see, you're going to need VrChat Creator Companion. And obviously, I have a lot of models because I create a lot. So first step is you got to go to Create New Project. And we're going to be creating a Unity 2022 avatar project. The test for this is going to be my newest avatar that's free for the public named Lula. So I'm just going to name it Lula by Skitty. And so I don't get confused for myself, I'm just going to put that. Now that it's loaded, the SDKs will default to a lower version. Unless if specified differently, update these to the newest version, which as you saw was over here, the latest version. Click confirm. And then you want to go ahead and do the second one as well, the SDK avatars. Next, you need to make sure you add the shader that is specified. For my avatars, I only use Poyomi Tune only, and you can hit the plus button and it will add it. For my model, I also require that you have to have VRC Fury, so we're going to add that as well. As well as Go Go Loco. And if you want face tracking, you will also add in VRCFT Jerry's templates. And now we're going to open project. This may take a bit as your Unity has to load everything. So stay tuned. Must make sure that you are following exactly what a creator says to do. Every creator, every product page is different. Some creators, such as myself, might have everything loaded right here for you as you scroll down on their page. And I even have everything hyperlinked. Other creators like myself will also provide a text document for you to download. Make sure you read through everything. I have all the links, explanations, instructions, issues that may occur before you ask me any questions. Always look at a creator's text document. We take the time to write this to help you with instructions so that you don't get confused and you can have a walkthrough on how to upload or more details about the avatar and so forth. So please, when we say read me, please read me. Now that your project is open, this is when you can start to add everything into your project that needs to go directly into your project, not through Creator Companion. So in this case, the only thing that has to be added for Lula is her package. In this case, I am working on the PC, of course. So make sure you drag and drop in the correct package. And everything here will already be clicked that's going to be added. You just hit import. And this will also take a while depending on the size of the avatar. So feel free to pause the video and I'll be back. So that took about 2 minutes for me, I would say. My computer is pretty fast, but again, everybody's computer will be different and every avatar size is going to be different. So when it comes to my packages, first thing you're going to do is open up the name of the folder, Lula by Skitty. Then you'll go to Scene and you'll double click Open Me. You'll have to give it a sec as Poyomi needs to start loading all the shaders, so that's why she's bright blue. And to get quicker to the avatar, over on the left right here, you can double click and it helps zoom in. To zoom in even more on the avatar, Alt, right click, drag. And then if you just do right click and your center mouse button, that's how you can also help to get around in Unity. All right, so center of the mouse, your little scroll wheel, press in. And this is your right mouse button. Okay. So the first question you have to ask yourself is, what version of this avatar do you want to upload? This is the biggest question that I get from people is, why is my upload not working? Most of the time, people will select all the versions they want in upload. You cannot do that. There's a reason that these are different FBXs and they cannot be together. You can only upload one FBX version at a time. So in this case, do you want face tracking or do you want hand gestures? This button over here, and I get so many questions for this, it's right here, right by inspector, right underneath. It's the checkmark button right by the name, right here. This is how you turn an avatar on and off. You see a change over on the left? On, off. Just like this. I could turn it off or on. This means if it's on, that's what's going to be uploaded. It's okay that these are not on. It's because these are by default off on the model. It's okay. Not everything needs to be turned on the model. It's the name of the model at the very top that has to be turned on. The next step is your SDK. If you can't find your SDK, you go to Window. Just kidding, you go to VrChat SDK. Wow, it's been a while. And you do Show Control Panel, and it will appear right over here. So in this case, you're going to enter your information and you're going to sign on. And I will not record this part, obviously. So now that I'm signed on, the first step is either giving your avatar a name or taking the photo, whichever one you choose. So I'm going to do Lula by Skitty, and then I'm going to take a photo. So I'm going to hit capture and capture in scene, then capture. You can select an image from your desktop or in files, but if you have upload issues and your console ends up saying that it's because of the photo, then that means that photo was not working. So I highly suggest that you just take the photo from in the scene if you have any issues. And then at this time, there's no errors. If you see a bright red error at the top that ever says autofix, you have to click that before you upload. In this case, you don't see it in my project right now, but there could be situations where something wasn't fixed or a texture that got added. It can happen. We all make mistakes, and Poyomi and VrChat Creator Companion likes to not be friendly at times. So you would just click auto fix before uploading, but as you can see, all I have is select, 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 and that's okay. This one also is okay that it doesn't say auto fix. You could just leave that alone. All right, so at this point, I have it set to Windows. If you were uploading a Quest, this is when you would click Android and unselect Windows. But in this case, I'm going to just leave it on Windows. Build. You have to get this prompt. If this doesn't come up, if you had already uploaded and you clicked this and the next time you upload it doesn't pop up, it will fail the build. To fix that, you just close out of your project and reopen it up. It's been a small issue that's been going on, especially for me, but hopefully it gets fixed at some time. But you have to have this come up and read the rules. Do you have the legal rights to this property? Are you allowed to upload this model? In this case, I own the model. Yes, I can upload it. If you purchase the model, okay. If it's a free model and you downloaded it according to instructions, you completed a form, you got the files yourself, not from someone else, because that's called leaking, obviously, then you can hit OK. And this is when everything will start to build and add your avatar to your VrChat. Whoops, I'll fix that. But if this ever does come up, by the way, it's actually a good thing you're seeing this. You can hit yes, recommended. I'll fix that before everyone gets it. And then you will get this window the first time that you upload a model, which is your materials need to be locked. When we sell models, we unlock them. So when you're building, it will then lock them all manually. You shouldn't have to do this unless you unlock something before your future uploads. But in this case, all you're going to do is click OK, and it's going to do all the work for you. And now you can pause the video. I am going to stop my recording because this is going to take a little bit. The first upload always takes a while because, again, it's having to lock all of your materials. So just have some patience. Let your computer do its thing. Try not to do too much on your PC while it's uploading, just to help it with the speed. And, we like to get to anything else we want to do with our day. So just let it run and it'll finish soon. And now my build is just about to finish. It's doing the signature, the data. Just let it keep running. And there you have it. Upload succeeded. Your avatar is now on your VrChat. And this was a perfect test to see if there were any errors or anything with my model, and nope, everything looked good. Just got to fix whatever doesn't have an anchor override. Now let's go into showing you Quest. When it comes to making a Quest package, you're going to follow pretty much all of the same steps as a PC. You're going to create a new project, the 2022 avatar, name it, update the SDKs, and in the case of Quest models, it can't use Poyomi. So in this case, we're going to add in everything but for Poyomi and not Jerry's face tracking for Lula. And this is how your Quest should look. Again, we've got the updated SDKs, and we have VRC Fury and GoGo Loco. I'm going to go ahead and open it. And just like from the PC version, you're going to let your project do its thing. It's loading up everything. Right now the scripts. And when it's done, you're going to be dragging in the Quest version of your avatar. Some creators put Quest and PC in the same package. I personally do it separate only because then your Unity is all set up for uploading Quest here and the other one's all set for uploading PC there. So same thing, had everything to import. I pressed OK. And now we just wait. See you in a second. Now that it's all loaded, double click the first folder, go into scene, double click open me, and here is the model. Whoops, dough beans. And here is the Quest. So to go over, again, you need to decide what version you want to upload. In this case, she has two different hair versions, so you can look through. For the face tracking version, I took off the gestures. So in this case, I uploaded the version that had hand gestures for PC. So this is the version I want. I could either choose this one or the one with the other hair. So what we do if you want to switch is come over to the right in the inspector over here. You click the little box with the check to turn it off. You click the one you want and you turn it on. So let's say I want this version. That's okay. I'm going to leave that turned on then, and the other one's off. Again, you can't have them all turned on, only one. And of course, you're going to sign in again, which I'm going to skip for you to see. And now we're at the build screen. So there's a different step that we have to do than with PC, as I kind of went over. You have to change the platform. Go ahead and do this first because your Unity will need to do a few things in order to switch the platform. So uncheck Windows, check Android, click off of it, and then it'll ask you this. Are you sure you want to switch your build target? Go ahead and hit confirm. It won't take too long, but your Unity does need to swap over platforms. So again, you just have to wait this out. This is another reason why I do PC and Quest separate, but there's nothing wrong with a package that has them both together. This is just personally how I was taught. Every creator is different. Everybody will sell their avatar differently. Not every tutorial is going to work for every avatar. You have to be kind to creators when we are all different. So now that it's switched over, what you're going to do is if you just want your Quest only avatar and you don't have PC, then you would just go ahead and go through the normal upload right here. However, I'm going to show you how you attach a Quest to a PC. That's right, PC has to be first, Quest has to be second. So in this case, you're going to go to your content manager and you're going to find the avatar that you uploaded and you're going to click copy ID. Nothing else happens, nothing pops up. It's just your system has now copied that ID. Go back into Inspector, and on this main page on the right, all the way at the bottom, you'll see Pipeline Manager Script. Blue point ID optional. You'll click in there, Control V for paste, and you'll get all these random numbers, everything, AVTR, and you'll hit attach. So what that's doing is it's telling the SDK, upload this avatar to this blueprint. So upload this Quest to this PC version. And then you'll go back into your builder and you see how it already popped up with the same name and the same photo as the PC one. That's a good check to know that it's uploading to the correct version on your content manager. And now, build and publish. There's the copyright ownership agreement again. Please make sure that you do have the rights to upload this model. You downloaded it properly, you got it from the creator, you paid for it, you're respectful, and you have the rights to upload. Go ahead and press OK. All right, and now the upload is all done. So you have successfully learned how to open a PC package, open a Quest package, upload PC and attach a Quest to the PC. And that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in my server, Paradise, and I hope you enjoy Lula, or whichever avatar you're uploading.